Charm Grammy Crochet. How is everybody doing today? Today is Thursday. I think it's the 2nd of May. So it's been a few days since I've made a video. I don't have much to show you, but I'll show you what I have. I completed one whip, or one whole project. Yeah, a real big one. It is my rhinoceros for Shutterbug AU. This is for the second half of April. Laura from Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming said I should do the rhinoceros, so I did. I did have it done in time. I just haven't made a video for you guys since I did it. It is from the book Mini Amigurumi Animals, and I have been making these to go with Shutterbug AU and turning them into, you can see that, right? Turning them into keychains, backpack buddies, whatever you want them to be. So for this next step of the way, I just saw a different animal that I don't know what it is. Maybe it's a beaver. Wait just a second now. So I had planned that I would do the fox for the next part. For May 1st, Shutterbug AU from Judy at Witch Piece Craft. Every 1st and 15th of the month, she's been coming out with a photograph, and she runs it through a app or something, and it pulls out colors, and that's what we have to work from. One of the colors is orange. Now I am using excuse me, I am using a Lara from Ice Yarns. It looks like this. And I have this color. You know, they don't have color names, but they're calling this some kind of red. So I thought it would look really cute. I don't have an orange. I have, this is what they're calling a carrot, which to me is too peachy for the fox. But then look at this one. I didn't see this guy before. I don't know if he's a beaver or a squirrel, but he's looking like he might work with this color too. And then white is in there. The only color that's not really in the sample colors is the black. It's not that much black, and there is black in the picture. It didn't just didn't pull that color. I just want to see. Oh, that's a squirrel. But this could be. Look at that. That color looks really good for both of those two pictures, doesn't it? So cute. But I think I'm going to do the little fox. I think he's really cute. When you see him on the front, he's got this big fluffy tail here. I mean, they won't be big. He will be, you know, this size. So I'm real excited to make that. I have the red. The white is still in my project area. And the black. This is the blue that I used for the rhinoceros, who now gets to go upstairs until I decide what I'm doing with them. This color is supposed to be called light turquoise, or maybe I have the wrong ball band on it. I probably have the wrong ball band on it, because that's not light turquoise by any means. But I have this big basket that's full of these yarns. So anyway, that goes in there. And these will become a fox. So I will maybe work on that today. I really thought I would work on it last night, and I did not get done with it. I had plans to make a video yesterday. Didn't get done with that. Didn't get started on that. But what else have I been working on? I finished the shawl. I think it's in this bag. I did not weave in the ends and cut it off yet because I wanted to show you. So this is the shawl from Angela, my precious yarnery. It is gorgeous. The colors of this yarn. This is called Elements. I don't know where Nancy got it from, but Nancy from She's Got Yarn gave me the yarn. There's 328 yards or 300 meters in this 60% acrylic, 40% cotton. I think the white is the cotton and the acrylic is the colored, you know, the colors. That's how much I have left. I don't have enough to go around, so I'm just kind of calling it done. Isn't it gorgeous? This, oh, and I'm showing it to you the back side. The back side's pretty too. There, now you can see the stitches better. Aren't they beautiful? So it's so pretty. I totally love it, but I don't have enough left to go. So next starts the fillet portion, and I don't have enough yarn to do that. But you've got a lot of texture. You've got the post stitches to make this nice ridge, and then you've got the back loops that make an area, and then you've got the whole fillet area. I should block it, but it's mostly acrylic, so will it really block? I don't know. But isn't it beautiful? I think she did a fabulous job. The boxes have now come out as of May 1st. She has not dyed anything but wool yarns, so I'm not getting a box this time. I'm really disappointed because my granddaughter did help pick out one of the color names, and that yarn is so pretty. She did a great job with it. But I'm not, oh, and I use, this is what's left of 2 skeins. I can't use wool, so I'm not buying it because I can't work with it. So that project is done. The rhinoceros is done. I have worked on a little bit this week, and I'll show you this. I haven't gotten too far. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, dear. Yarn down. This is the attached yarn, and now it's was on my hangy thing. What do you call that thing? The wool genie. But I had to take it off to put it back in the bag. So this is a top that Pamela's Adoring Crochet designed, and my daughter wanted it in a beach cover-up. And so that's the bottom of one panel, and it is, I'm about halfway through the white section of this panel, and then I have to catch up with this panel. So this panel only goes to here. So since probably you last saw it, I've added the, I think the blue, some of the variegated, and I think I added the variegated on one completely, part of the variegated on the other one, and the white. So I did get 3 more balls. This is, I'm using Cotton Fair. The red, white, and blue, they don't make that anymore, so I'm only using it as like trim because I had just a few balls. I think I had 3 balls. No, less. I must be less than 3 balls of the red, white, and blue. And I had 2, I think, balls of the white, or maybe 3. And anyway, I ordered more of the white because I wasn't sure if I would get through it. So I do have more of the white. The plan is to trim, you know, the neckline and the sleeves, and probably join them in the red, white, and blue. Well, not the sides. The sides I'll probably join in just white. So, anyway, it's coming along. And I'm hoping to work on it a lot next week when we're at the camper. Ah, shoot. And get it done. I'm using a 4mm hook, I think. I think I'm using a 4mm. I have it written on the pattern. And like I said, this is Cotton Fair. 52% cotton, 48% acrylic. It is a 2 fine. There's 317 yards in a skein. I think the variegated and the solid have the same yardage, surprisingly. Yeah, this is the solid white band, and that's how much is in it. I don't know that I have a red, white, and blue band anymore. I bought that a long time ago. And I've tried a couple of different projects for her out of it, so it is what it is. This one is sticking, I think. So I finished, as in my last video I showed you, the giraffe from the Hooker versus Hooker, which I think they're going live on the 4th to do the reveal for April. And that would be Laura from Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming, and Jan, an Alaskan Crafter. I think it's all on Laura's channel this time. And then you get to do the judging. Juan, the Yarn Addict, is the podcaster that is in the competition. And I'm trying to think if I know. I think the subscriber's name is Christy, but forgive me if I'm incorrect on that. And I just know my little guy would win if I was in the competition, but they wouldn't let me in the competition, the actual competition. I'm just a participant. So, no, mine's not that good. I'm really kind of glad I'm not. I mean, he's cute, but I'm sure they will do much better. They have done the video for the May project. The May project, and I don't know who the podcaster is, to be honest. I can't remember. Nova Gnome, that's who it's going to be. They're getting some good podcasters. And they were really afraid of amigurumi again for April, or for May, but they're not, it's in the rules. I'm pretty sure that they can't do the same thing twice. So they have to make a baby item. And the colors that were picked are yellow, green, and white. So you have to use, you're supposed to use 3 separate solid skeins of yarn. I am not in the competition. I am going to participate. I have, and I purchased this way long time ago with the anticipation that I wanted to make baby blankets, a couple of baby blankets just to have in the house, ready to go when somebody comes up needing, having a baby. And I would just have some generic blankets in the house. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. Does anybody do that? I don't know. I just thought the last time I rushed to make a baby blanket, I thought I should just make them in advance and have them ready. Or I'll make it Boggy Creek. I'll make it probably Boggy Creek size and maybe turn it into Boggy Creek. I don't know. But I bought this yarn, and it is a variegated yarn, and I am using it. And I've already informed them that I'm using this yarn, and they're like, no, you'll be disqualified. I said, I'm not even competing, so what's the disqualification? I'm just participating, and you can disqualify me from participating if you want to. You can even put a big disqualification across my picture. I don't care. I'm going to do this particular yarn. I think I'm going to do a baby blanket. And you can disqualify me if you want, but I'm still participating. And I'm using this yarn. It is ice yarn, the Magic Baby. I have 8 of these skeins. I think they're 100-gram skeins. So I should have plenty of yarn to make a blanket, a baby blanket, or a Boggy Creek blanket. Well, yeah, 100-gram skeins, which is 360 meters. So what, 400 yards or something? I don't know. Oh, pardon me. I worked this morning at, so I was up at 2. It's 100% baby acrylic. And it is a, I think it says 2-weight, but I really think it's a 3-weight. When you look at it, I mean, it looks more like a 3 than a 2. But I have 8 of them, so I'm wondering, I may even just hold them together. What I really, really wanted to make is one of those, like, bunting things that you button up the sides, you know? And then, like, fold over the top and make a little hat out of it at the same time. I have somewhere, I don't know where, but somewhere, I do have a pattern for that I got, like, free at one of the yarn stores, probably Michael's, maybe Hobby Lobby. And it's supposed to use a bulky yarn. And you probably use, you know, 2 skeins of really bulky yarn. But I'm probably going to end up with like a corner-to-corner variegated disqualified blanket from Hooker versus Hooker. I said, I don't care. Just have fun with it and disqualify me. And I'll still feel good about participating. Even though I know I'm going to be disqualified right from the get-go. I don't care. And they laughed at me and said, okay, do you? I said, okay, I will. And I did do a little bit of yarn shopping. I stopped in, I was at my daughter's house. Well, she had some car repairs going on. And it was on her side of town. Her car went in for repair. She borrowed my car. We had to go pick up her car. You know, the whole routine of that. I mean, everybody goes through that once in a while, right? So I'm picking it up on the way home. I happened to pass a Michael's. Huge Michael's. The store used to be a store that we no longer have called Pat Catan's. And they sold yarn there. It was a craft store. And they went out of business, and Michael's bought some of their stores. It was just a local store, but it was a local craft store. I mean, they sold all kinds of stuff. They were in business when I was a kid. So it was a long time. And they sold out after AC Moore went out of business, maybe a year after that. And I was real disappointed. But that store, it was a really, really huge store. Michael's took over the whole store, but now they're only using maybe 3/4 of the store, and they have really wide aisles. So still not a great deal of yarn. They're using more, you know, not the whole store, but they're using more than what they need. They're just making it look more spread out. And they really didn't have any yarn on sale when I went in there. They didn't have any on clearance, except for these coconut cakes, and I bought 2 of them. I haven't been in Michael's since I was in Florida with Nancy from She's Got Yarn. We, you know, did yarn shopping when we were together on vacation and delivering the Boggy Creek blankets. And anyway, we went into Michael's, and that was the last time that I've been in a Michael's, and that was February. So I stopped in. When I was in there before, they had these on sale for $5.99. Regular price $12.99. Still on sale for $5.99. So I think that they're clearing them out. This is the only color that I liked of this coconut cakes. Only because I just really love, I'm like picturing a blanket. Just very neutral to throw over the back of any couch, anywhere, because it'll match. And it's cotton, so I'm trying to find, this is called Marshmallow. I had bought 2 when I was in Florida, so now I have 4 of them. It's 78% cotton, 22% polyester. It's really soft. I like it. I haven't worked with it, but I don't think these little coconut, I don't know, can you see them? The little coconut sticking out things. I don't think that's going to be an issue as far as crocheting. Might be an issue if you have to frog. But I don't know. They do have a wrap. It looks like it's a wrap, not a scarf, on the side of the ball band. And I'm like, ooh, that could be a really interesting It takes 3 balls to make that. I think that could be a really interesting wrap. I like it. So maybe I'll even try that pattern and just make it bigger. Maybe just make a wrap out of it. I don't know. But I have 4 of them. I think originally when I bought 2, I thought I would hold it together with something else. Just to add some extra texture because of the little coconutty thingies. But I probably won't. I might just kind of do something like this and make it solid, because I think that'll be really beautiful. And usually I don't like solid, but I'm beginning to really like that idea. It's working in my brain. And then I got this in the mail just today. Forgot to bring my scissors over. I ordered, Joann's has been having some stuff on sale, and I ordered some yarns and some polyfill. So just so you know, when you order polyfill to be delivered to your house, they will not deliver it to a post office box. So I ordered $75 worth so that I would get the free shipping. And they had, if you ordered online, you got the sale price of 25% off plus an additional 20% off. And then the free shipping isn't a coupon, it's just the way that it is if you spend more than 75 bucks. So I bought yarn and a box of fiber fill. The fiber fill was on sale for $26.99. I think it's a 5-pound box. So it was, with the 20% off, it was 20 bucks. And I got an email the next day saying that the fiber fill company will not allow things to be shipped to a P.O. box, so they canceled the fiber fill. I'm like, wait, I need that. So in the meantime, I reordered it for store pickup and made Amanda go pick it up because she lives right next to a Joann's. Like literally she passes it on her way home from work. So she picked up my box of fiber fill. That's not coming to my house. But they did not charge me shipping still, which they shouldn't, because, I mean, I did what I was supposed to do. But I'm having everything sent to my P.O. box, because you know how Joann's ships from, like, you get items from this store, and this store, and this store, and that store, and the one, 4 states over, all shipped separately, and they come at different times. So I got some today. But Roy and I are going to be spending a great deal of time throughout the month at the campgrounds. A couple of days in a row overnight, 3 or 4 or 5 days even. And up to 5 days at a time we're going to spend, I think, at the campground. So I don't want stuff sitting on the porch. So I had it shipped to my P.O. box. So this one was in the P.O. box today. So let's see what's in the bag. I've not ever had this before. This is the Dreamland cover story by Lion Brand. Cover story Dreamland, and I don't know what that says. It looks like it's French. But it is. Let's read about it. Let's get it out of this bag. It's not going to stay in the bag anyway. I mean, normally I keep my yarn in bags, but we'll be using this. So this is caked, and it is, obviously you can see, it is 10.6 ounces, 300 grams, 148 yards, 135 meters, 100% polyester, machine wash and dryable. It is a 6 weight. They say use 8mm knitting needles, 9mm hook. This color is called Mermaid. So it's blanket yarn, obviously, since it's called cover story, to make a blankie. I bought it for $7.99, I think, is the sale price that I paid for it. And then I got 20% off. And I bought this because I thought the color was great. The sale price was good. I've never used it before, but I think it'll make really good plushies. And it is more yardage. No, it's more grams, but less yardage. If you buy, I thought it was more. If you buy the like blanket yarn from Bernat blanket yarn, it's 220 yards. I thought I was reading that this was 300 yards. It's 300 grams. I don't know what the grams are on the others, but this, it'll be nice. It'll be fine. It'll make really cool amigurumis. Amanda and I have to get together. We still have ammies to put together for her, and this would make a really nice one. Her ammies are also one of the reasons, the things that she's crocheting secretly, they are ammies. So don't tell anybody. I let that slip out. That's why we had to buy more fiber film. So anyway, I bought that color. I bought other colors too. And I bought this. This is really pretty. I've been eyeballing this yarn, and I haven't purchased it. And I just had to. So here it is. This is Big Twist Value. Look at that. It's like a sunset. Isn't it gorgeous? I just totally love it. So let's see. It's 269 meters. It's not, because, you know, when they do the variegateds or the self-striping kind of colors, they always have less yardage in it. So it's 269 yards, 4.3 ounces, 246 meters, 121 grams. Use a 5mm hook. It is a 4-weight acrylic, 100% acrylic. Now I just need to find the color. This is called Sunrise Ombre. Gorgeous. It's Big Twist yarn, just, you know, your general value yarn. It's soft. I like Big Twist. You know, just as an everyday workhorse kind of yarn. But like I said, I've been eyeballing these colors, and they were also get the extra 20% off. So the regular $4.49, I think, or $4.99, and then they're on sale for $2.99. And then I got the extra 20% off and free shipping. So I said, send it to me. But I do have more yarns coming. I don't know when they're going to get here, but I'll show them to you when they do. And now I just got to, again, crochet faster. Never crochet fast enough. So that is everything that I have for you. If you guys don't know any of the people I mentioned in this video, I will have them linked in the description below. Their little @ you just can click that. It'll take you right to their channel. Hooker versus Hooker is really fun. They do the live twice. I guess they actually have 4 lives a month. One where they pick who the pickers, and the, you know, that's one where they pick the people that will be participating for next month. And then a second one where those people tell you the colors and the project. Then they have one for this month's people to come on and find out, oh no, that's the same one. Okay, so I guess they do 3. So the first one, they pick who's going to participate for next month. Then the participants come with the people that are picking the project and the yarns. There's a live for that where they reveal what the projects are, or what the type of project is going to be, and what the yarn colors choices are. And then a third one where they do the reveal for this month. So you get 3 videos for Hooker versus Hooker in a month. And on their 4th is the 4th of May is the reveal for April. That's going to have Juan, the yarn addict, is the podcaster. There is a Chrissy involved, I think, and I don't remember if it's April or May. And I don't remember who the other podcaster is. It's probably Chrissy that's May, because that's the newest one and that's in my head. And I think she's there with Nova Gnome for May, with the baby item that I may or may not make a blanket. I will make something, and I'm going to use that disqualifying yarn. But it's still going to be fun, because I'm going to argue on the disqualifying. Because if I had the 3 and held them together to make the bunting, you wouldn't even know, right? I mean, it would look like this variegated yarn. Just saying. That's been my argument. They still say no. It's okay. So when I get done with Amanda's thing, which I think I have to do a whole nother white section on each one, and I'm not even through the first white section. I think I had to do 2 more total, so I'm halfway through the one, and then 1 whole more white section after that, and then the, you know, collar line will have the variegated color. Then I'm going to work on, I have a basket of granny squares from Lynette, from Nina's Knots, for Boggy Creek. What's Boggy Creek? Boggy Creek is a camp in Florida that Nancy from She's Got Yarn, her mom asked her to make a blanket for a couple years ago. Nancy asked me last year, and then we opened it up for everybody. And last year, 2023, we collected like 370 blankets from all of you. The kids at the camp are chronically sick with some severe diseases sometimes. Some of them not as severe, but they get to go to camp for a week. There's medical staff there for them. Everything is taken care of for them. It's so well organized, so well thought out. The kids get to be kids. They're not sick kids. They're just kids. All of the kids there have the same sickness, so they're all alike. They get to do really cool things. And they get to take home a blanket that's handmade. It's like a souvenir. They also get to take home a hand-sewn teddy bear if you're a sewer. I don't have a pattern for that, but it is available on the Camp Boggy Creek website. Camp Boggy Creek is always listed in 99% of my videos. Anyway, they are doing their thing, and we're making blankets. So 2023, we collected about 370. 2024, that we delivered in February, was over 2,000. 2011 or something like that. This year, that we'll be delivering in 2025, we have a goal of we had over 1,000 this year. So we want to double that and have 2025 and 2025. That's our goal. You can start crocheting now. The blankets are 40 to 50 long, 30 to 35 wide. If you're making a circle or a square, 40 is your number to hit. But for rectangle, no smaller than 35 inches wide or to 40 inches. And the length is 40 to 50. Acrylic is probably best because they're kids and they're going to drag it on the floor and, you know, do what kids do. So it'll be easier for them to take care of. The kids are apparently drawn to bright colors. You know, fun kids kind of blankies. But I'm sure that there are kids that like just plain and solid as well. So anyway, we will start collecting them in probably August. But you can start making them now. Because we got a lot of blankies to collect and deliver. So that's exciting. So I have, anyway, last year, Lynette asked for donated squares, and she would put the blankets together. She put together, I don't know, I think close to 20 blankets, maybe more. I could be totally wrong. A lot, anyway. But she had like 5,000 squares donated with the help of Laura from Mammy's Crochet and Farming. And she sent me home all the purple ones when I was in Florida. So I finished one blanket, and it's upstairs. Or else I'd show it to you again, but it's upstairs. And I have squares ready to put together, but I had to put everything on hold for other projects for a while. So my plan for next week when I'm at the camper is to finish Amanda's beach cover-up because it's getting hot here. She'll want to be laying out and getting a suntan and maybe swimming in our pool one day. And work on the boggy creeks. And I have 2 sweaters that I started when I was in Florida that I want to finish. And then, you know, these projects, the new projects. But, you know, it comes as it comes. I will be filming, the next video will probably be at the camper. So camper crochet and chat, maybe we'll be doing those again. That's kind of fun. So we'll see how that goes. But thank you for watching, liking, subscribing, doing all the things. I really appreciate it. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.